The movie begins with a quiet but disturbing moment inside a veterinary clinic late at night, where a chimpanzee named Ben is being checked by Dr. Doug. Something is clearly wrong with the animal. As Doug prepares an injection, Ben suddenly disappears from sight. When Doug looks closer, Ben attacks him in a sudden burst of aggression, setting the tone for a situation that is already out of control. The story then moves back about a day earlier, giving context to everything that is about to unfold. Lucy, a college student, is flying back home to Hawaii after being away for years. During the flight, she reconnects with her friend Kate, and unexpectedly, Hannah joins them as well. There's also Drew and Brad, who bring a lighter but slightly awkward energy to the group. Once they arrive, Lucy reunites with her father Adam, who is deaf but deeply caring. He welcomes everyone warmly, even though his busy work life pulls him away again almost immediately. Lucy then reconnects with her sister Erin, who has been feeling abandoned for years. Their relationship is tense, but it's clear they both care about each other. Soon after, Lucy introduces everyone to Ben, the family's pet chimpanzee. Ben isn't just any animal, he was raised by their late mother. Ben can understand and respond using a soundboard, which makes him feel almost human. At first, everyone is surprised, but Ben appears friendly and intelligent. As the evening settles, the group starts relaxing around the house. However, something strange begins to show. Later that night, Hannah discovers Ben near the pool, staring at the water in a strange, almost hypnotic way. His behavior suddenly shifts, and he reacts aggressively when she gets too close. Adam steps in and calms him using a whistle, explaining that Ben sometimes reacts unpredictably. In the next phase, the situation becomes more serious. Adam finds a dead mongoose and realizes Ben was bitten. Concerned, he decides to keep Ben isolated and plans to have him examined. Before leaving again for work, he warns the group to be careful and not let Ben out. But things don't stay under control for long. That evening, the tension builds as small conflicts arise among the friends. At the same time, Ben's condition worsens. His behavior becomes erratic, and something inside him is clearly changing. Soon after, Kate encounters Ben alone in the kitchen, and his reaction is no longer friendly. She senses immediate danger and calls for help. Moments later, chaos begins. The group realizes Ben is no longer safe. He becomes aggressive and unpredictable, forcing everyone to retreat toward the pool area. In a desperate attempt to control him, they use a rope to restrain him, but the plan only works temporarily. From here, things become more intense. Ben breaks free, and in the struggle, Erin is seriously injured. The group realizes they are trapped, with no easy way to escape. Their only temporary safety comes from staying inside the pool, since Ben avoids the water. But even that safety doesn't last. In a shocking turn, Ben manages to outsmart them and reach the other side, cutting off their escape again. During the struggle, Nick tries to protect the others, but loses his balance near the cliff and falls, leaving the group even more vulnerable. Now fear takes over completely. The survivors are stuck, injured, and running out of options. Lucy tries to stay calm and lead the group, but Ben continues to adapt, watching them, waiting for the right moment. Soon after, they attempt to call for help, but their efforts fail when their phone becomes unusable. Their situation grows more desperate with every passing minute. As the night continues, Ben becomes even more dangerous, using his intelligence in unsettling ways. He begins to mimic human behavior, pressing buttons on the soundboard to communicate disturbing messages. This adds a psychological layer of fear, making it clear that he is no longer just acting on instinct. Meanwhile, Adam learns that the mongoose tested positive for a serious infection, confirming the worst possibility. Realizing the danger, he rushes back home. Back at the house, the group tries to move inside for safety, but Ben is already there. He moves silently, unpredictably, turning the house into a dangerous maze. One by one, the group is forced into direct encounters with him, each moment more intense than the last. In the following sequence, Drew finds himself alone and tries to calm Ben, but the situation quickly spirals. Shortly after, Brad attempts to fight back, but he also fails to stop the threat. Their efforts show just how dangerous Ben has become. Now, only a few remain. Hannah makes a desperate attempt to escape using a car, but even that plan fails when Ben tracks her down. The situation outside becomes just as dangerous as inside. At this point, Lucy realizes that survival depends on timing and courage. She moves carefully, trying to avoid attracting attention, but Ben continues to hunt, reacting to even the smallest sound. Then, the final act begins. Adam finally arrives home, unaware of the full situation. Because of his hearing condition, he doesn't immediately realize the danger around him. Lucy tries to reach him, but Ben intercepts her, leading to a brutal confrontation. As everything collapses into chaos, Lucy, Aaron, and Adam are forced into one last stand. Adam uses the whistle to distract Ben, while Lucy fights back using whatever she can find. The struggle is intense, fast, and unpredictable. In the final moments, Adam manages to seriously weaken Ben, but the threat is not over. Ben rises again for one last attack. Lucy reacts instantly, pushing her family out of danger as she faces him directly. Both of them fall from the balcony, and in a final twist of fate, Ben lands in a way that finally ends the threat for good. Silence follows. Soon after, authorities arrive, and Aaron is taken for medical help. Adam, filled with regret, realizes he should never have left his daughters alone. As things calm down, Lucy hears a familiar voice from the soundboard again, briefly reminding her of everything that happened. But this time, it's harmless. The nightmare is finally over. And here the movie ends. If you want more videos like that, so please like and subscribe. Thanks.